Age 74.
On February 16 this year, the Senate at plenary asked the Minister of Works, Power and Housing, the Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission (NERC), as well as electricity distribution companies to immediately suspend the new electricity tariffs that have seen charges raised by over 40%. The Senate also directed its committee to hold a public hearing to get the views of stakeholders on the electricity tariff hike and how to move the sector forward.
Invited guests, gentlemen of the press.
This is a public hearing with government officials, labor unions and industry players in attendance. Officials from the labor unions in the electricity sector have voiced their displeasure at the increase in electricity tariff and notes that they were not consulted before the decision to increase tariff was made.
Now they only gave instances of countries that tariff that are paying higher than Nigeria. I ask, what is the level of poverty in such countries compared to Nigeria? Nigeria is one of the worst countries with the highest level of poverty. Where you have the indices is 1 million people to 1,000 megawatts all over the world. That's the global practice. Now you have 170 million Nigerians battling for 2,000, 3,000 megawatts.
The Minister of Power insists that the increase in electricity tariffs is unavoidable if the country must enjoy steady power supply.
Of course, when I resumed as minister and I was told that there was going to be a tariff increase, I was the first person to say it would not happen. That was my first reaction. And the immediate past chairman of NERC said that the only thing he would advise me to do was to listen to the discourse. And some of those issues have been referred to here. And the discourse we are making it very clear to us that if we did not give them a market-reflective tariff, it meant that government would have to carry a continuing cost that accumulated to in the region of about 1 trillion naira.
But lawmakers insist that the federal government needs to urgently address some critical problems in the power sector. Although government is insisting that it is not insensitive to the plight of Nigerians, the hike in electricity tariff without a reciprocal increase in electricity supply in many areas in the country is a bitter pill for many Nigerians to swallow.